Okay, part two on how high net worth and ultra high net worth families choose their significant others for marriage. Number seven, succession planning and governance. Legacy planning extends beyond children. It includes succession planning for companies, foundation leadership transitions, trustee appointments, equity distribution strategies, estate planning, investment oversight, tax strategy. The ultra wealthy really rely on informal arrangements. They build systems. Family offices coordinate. In legal compliance, intergenerational training, love becomes embedded with institutional architecture. Number eight, the psychological component. At these high levels, loneliness is normal. A very few people can relate to the decisions and the weight of the level of decisions having to be made are a completely different set of decisions to be made on a day to day and week to week lifestyle basis than the average person. Legal exposure, public scrutiny, security constraints, scale of responsibility. Choosing a partner becomes partly about emotional refuge. Someone who can provide grounding, offer honest counsel, challenge the ego constructively, preserve humanity. Money multiplies access, but it does not replace intimacy. Divorce as risk management. Divorce at extreme wealth levels is expensive, financially and reputationally, emotionally for the kids and the family also. High profile separations demonstrate this reality. When a marriage dissolves, settlements can reshape the public wealth perception. This reinforces why vetting is so rigorous. Legal structures are precise. Emotional alignment is prioritized. Marriage is one of the largest financial decisions a billionaire or high net worth or ultra high net worth individual or family will make. Number 10. Long lasting impact beyond the individual. True legacy at this level means institutions that outlive the founder, foundations with sustainable funding, businesses that transition leadership, cultural influence that spans generations, and love, when aligned, strengthens this impact. A cohesive family structure ensures continuity. What this means beyond the billions of dollars or assets. You do not need to be a billionaire to apply these principles. It just exists there at the moment. You can choose alignment over impulse at any level. Structure assets intentionally. Discuss finances openly, even if you're a millionaire or multimillionaire. Define shared values early. Create a family mission through dinner conversation, monthly or quarterly meetings with a theme or discussion outline with action step takeaways. Planning succession thoughtfully. Love can be romantic and strategic and visionary. They're not mutually exclusive. A final thought. At the highest levels of wealth, partnership is not accidental. You don't just usually run into someone and meet someone. It's a bit more curated and structured. Families are involved and it is purpose driven. The most enduring legacies are not just financial, they're relational. Ecosystems are built on trust, alignment, shared ambition, sometimes shared hobbies and interests, sometimes Mostly just trust and alignment and shared values of how you want to raise your family. A disciplined stewardship, love and trust build the foundation, because without trust and communication, you have nothing. Structure is what preserves it, and vision is what extends it beyond a lifetime. So, when it comes to choosing the right partner or being in the right environment, these are the things that matter. And for someone like me who is yet to be integrated into my marriage for the future, these are principles that I agree with and I want to take whether or whomever I end up being married to. Because these are important to me regardless for my longevity and future. And these are the considerations that I care about. And I don't mind waiting or traveling in the future eventually to align with that, because it's not like, oh, it's gonna show up at my door randomly and have a frivolous. No, it's about building intentionally. A lot of the times the family is involved and in a trusted circle. And if you do meet as individuals without the family support, that does happen. However, it's a little more challenging usually when your family is not aligned with that final outcome. However, if everyone is on the same page and it aligns and it works simultaneously for both families to join in a synchronistic manner that elevates everyone and it works, that's even the best. Because for the future, drama is draining, inconsistency is intolerable, and high net worth individuals don't waste time and they don't make excuses and they don't beat around the bush. They're direct, they communicate, they respond, and they take action. So if that's your personality and that's what you wish to attract and those are your standards, then you don't have to explain that to anybody, because those who know will just know. And those who get it will get it. And those who don't, that's okay. All right? So I hope you love this conversation. Remember to like, share, and subscribe if you think this conversation will help in any way. And remember, even for the time of writing wills, and you might wonder, well, Annie, how does this apply to you? And in wellness coaching, because we do work with families and family offices to support everyone's health and well-being, when it comes to wills and assets, these conversations are crucial to have when you need to know what are each person's real needs, desires, and wants from the outcome. Because an ego fight can blind from the truth that if everyone can communicate clearly, what are your needs, what are your intentions, what are your desires, what are your wants, you may find that through that communication space alone, each person might want different things, and there might be enough of everything on the table that everybody gets what they want. So instead of fighting and judging and creating drama, at the top in high net worth and ultra high net worth individual spaces and tables, calm discussions where everybody is listened to and heard is at least the first step to moving in the right direction. Okay, until next time, remember to like, share, and subscribe.